because somebody's gonna blow their face off. But we're gonna go to my house. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit. Okay, where have I been these past 2 days? Well, I was partying. We planned on having a big 4th of July party. And we actually had 2 friends from Connecticut come in and they were staying with us and we just enjoyed each other's company, and I kind of just didn't film for 2 days. But we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is with a haul video from the shopping trip that I took with Juliette, and we went to Community Aid and we got a couple of goodies. So I've got those goodies out on the table in front of me. We're gonna talk about what we paid for them and how much I expect to get for them, either on Etsy or eBay. So I'm gonna put what I paid for everything up here in the corner because I already peeled off all the stickers. I'm not exactly sure. So this is my total spend up here. But let's talk a little bit about what we can get for these items. But before we do that, I will be putting some footage from the party at the end of this video that you guys, if you wanna like see how the party went. It was a success, but I'll put that footage at the end of this video. But also, please, if you're interested in any of my items, there's a link to my eBay and my Etsy down in the description of my videos. Recently it came to my attention that somebody has been keyword spamming Crazy Lamp Lady. So what that means is, in their listing title, it's like vintage coffee mugs, Japan, Crazy Lamp Lady. Or like vintage bowl, Crazy Lamp Lady. So if you look up Crazy Lamp Lady on eBay currently, it brings up all their listings. That's not me. I don't put Crazy Lamp Lady in my listing titles. I just don't do that. If you guys want to find my listings, you can go to my eBay link in my video descriptions. Click on that. It takes you straight to my username, straight to all of my listings. That is my stuff. So please be aware of that. I don't want you bidding on those items thinking they're mine, because they're not. If there's Crazy Lamp Lady anywhere in the title, I can tell you that is not my item. Okay, so now we've got that out of the way. Just wanted to give you guys a warning. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I've spoken with eBay. They're gonna take care of it. But that is a no-no. It's against the policy. Don't do that. Anyway, let's talk about what we got. Okay, so we went to Community Aid, as you know if you watched the video, and we came across some really good stuff that was kind of at the collector's price point. It wasn't really at a reseller's price point. So we had to look extra hard to find those items that we can make a couple bucks on. So let's talk about those items real quick, and then we'll get to the party footage because that's fun. All right, so this teapot right here, I liked it because it had a peacock on it. That's originally why I picked it up. The sticker itself, or I'm sorry, the bottom was actually covered with a sticker, and we did have to peel it back. We put it right back in place. It's a no-no, you're not supposed to do it, but if they would just not cover the sticker, I wouldn't have to do it. I mean, just not cover the mark, I wouldn't have to peel the sticker, okay? So stop doing that, please. But anyway, this is Dutch wax. It's hand-painted ceramic, microwave and dishwasher safe, made in China. Obviously it's modern, but I paid $2 for this teapot. I do remember I paid $2 because I remember peeling the sticker off. I paid $2 for this teapot, and it's worth $35 to $40. Now they have a lot of different designs. They're very pretty teapots. So even for being modern teapots, I just like the colors. They've got pretty colors and florals, and so yeah, this one is gonna sell between $35 and $40. That's what they go for. So I'm pretty pleased with that one. Let's talk about our owl salt and pepper shakers. You guys know I'm always looking for owl stuff. Owl stuff tends to do pretty well for me. Actually, I didn't even notice that these are left, and they actually have a sticker on the bottom. See, I didn't list these yet. I was just messing around with them. These were in the case where they have all of their collectibles and valuables. But the thing about, normally I avoid that because everything is just so incredibly overpriced. But this specific Community Aid, they put things in there that are collectible or valuable, but they don't have like ridiculous prices on stuff. So I was able to get these, I think for $7. I'm not gonna make a huge amount of money on them. I'm not gonna lie. I can probably make $12 to $18 on them. They are marked Lefton. They have plastic stoppers. They're not cork stoppers. So I know that's an indicator of age, but I don't know enough about salt and pepper shakers to tell you exactly what that indicates, but I can tell you the cork is probably older than the plastic. So anyway, they're just cute owls. I do well with owl stuff. I couldn't leave them there. And I fall into that trap a lot when I come across things that I personally like. I will pay more for it just to have it, to sell it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But I know you do it too, so just admit it. And we'll admit it together. Now, this little dish, is made to look like a book. It's got the spine and the pages. It is made in Japan. And it's just a hand-painted little trinket box. Now there is some luster on the blue, and I kind of almost wondered if the entire piece was at one point luster and it's just faded or worn. But the colors themselves are really vibrant and pretty. So there is a small chip on the inside that is hidden by the lid. So I didn't actually notice that right away. It's normal, you know. I didn't notice that it had a chip on it. So for this piece, I'm not sure. I think I could probably get between 15 and 25 for it because it looks like a book. I think that's like a little unusual, and that might boost the value a little bit as opposed to just a standard boring trinket box with flowers on it. It looks like a book. That's kind of neat. I can't find another one like that with the book. So that was cool. We also got this little bird, also made in Japan. Now this does have luster on it. So when I say luster, it's got this kind of pearlized glazing to it. It's got the peach luster and it's got the blue luster on it. This is just a little floral frog. Now these were used for flower arrangements. They would put the flowers in. And this is a really tiny one, so I don't know how tiny that little floral arrangement would have been. But the bird would have been sitting in the middle of the flowers, and it's just a little blue bird. There's no chips or cracks on it. And I like birds. I like owls. I like birds. Peacocks, owls, bluebird. It's kind of a recurring theme. So for this piece, those usually sell between $12 and $18, depending on the bird. So some birds sell for more, some for less, but these little floral frogs are actually a thing. And there are different type of birds that they actually have on them. So they're neat. They would be a fun thing to collect, I would think. Like, oh, collect all the little birds, right? Let's see, let's talk about this. I liked this because the lines, obviously, because of the glazing, it's very mid-century. It's got the gold accent on it. It's kind of a mauve pink with these blotches of cream. And when I bought it, I actually didn't notice, but it does have the original label on it, which is very cool. So it does say Karstens is the name of the company that makes this in West Germany. It's just a little picture, maybe a ewer, possibly. But this piece also not super valuable, probably between $15 and $25. But some sell for more. So I say that, but I don't know, this may be one of the pieces that's more valuable. It's one of those things I can't really predict. But I've seen a trend in the prices where it's about 15 to 25. So if it goes higher, I will be pleased, but that's kind of where they hover, unfortunately. So this piece had me stumped. You guys remember a couple weeks ago, I picked up a green little pitcher just like this. It was cased glass, so it had the white on the inside, green on the outside. It was a little just cased art glass pitcher. This is, oh my gosh, there's a moth on my back. Oh my gosh, stop the bugs. That's part of the problem with having a party and having the door open and shut, So Anyway, I had one very similar to this. So when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, that's like almost the same one. But I was puzzled because this one has, I don't know if you can see that, it has etching on it. It's got flowers on it, and it has a mark on the bottom. It's like a paw print. I thought that was very strange. So this piece had me stumped because I was researching it for an hour straight. And then I posted it in my group, and somebody said it was incisio art or something to that effect. So I started down this rabbit hole of researching based off of that. And what I think I've come up with is that somebody who is artistic and has a sandblaster just gets random pieces of glass and etches stuff on them. I think that's what this is. I think that they just etch these designs on random pieces of glass. I don't think that they actually made this. I think the mark is claiming the design and not the picture. I could be wrong, but that was kind of my assumption on the piece. If you guys know differently, please let me know in the comments. But after researching it for quite some time, I was just like, what the heck? It kind of had me stumped a little, but it is a very pretty picture. I don't think the ring light's really doing it justice right now, because when the light shines through it, it's amazing. So anyway, that was a really nice picture. Now let's talk about our bowls. Clay City Pottery. I love stoneware bowls. You guys see me pick them up a lot. You don't see them go up for sale because I hoard them. I loved these ones because of the color. Look at that color. It's like a turquoise. I believe this is a picket fence design. You can see the pickets right there. There are two of them. There is a smaller one and a larger one. I think this is a 7-inch and this is possibly a 12-inch. So I cannot find another example of this specific color. I can find blue, like a periwinkle blue, but this is like a turquoise glaze. I can't find another one with turquoise glaze. The blue, the large bowl sells for about 20, the small bowl sells for 15. So if I were to sell these, I don't believe I will. I think I'm probably gonna hold on to them for a little while. Eventually stuff does end up for sale, but I like these. I might keep them for a bit. I think because the color, I can't find others in that color. I think they could go higher than 35. Whenever you find something that is not common, it usually increases value. So anyway, I think this is everything we got in our haul with Sis. But we had a lot of fun. And oh wait, no, I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting the yellow vase. Let me go grab it. Goodness gracious, our yellow vase. Gosh, it looks like one of the moths went in there to die. Turns out again. Anyway, this, I liked the lines of it. Obviously, you guys know me and the lines. I loved the lines. It's just pulled, and I don't believe it is a special maker. You know, I would love to say this is Murano, but Murano artisans are very good at what they do. And if you look at this, you can see there are bubbles in the glass, unintentional bubbles in the glass. And I feel like a Murano artist would not have bubbles in the glass. They would know how to heat the glass properly and avoid having bubbles in the glass. So I believe this is probably not Murano, but it does have a smooth pontil mark. Oh my gosh, you could tell I was washing it. A bunch of water just came out. It is a nice piece. The lines are nice. I like it. Can't find another example of it, so I don't know who makes it. It's possible it's made in China, and there might have been a little sticker on the bottom. A lot of these glass pieces are made in China. I know a lot of people assume, oh, because it's art glass, it must be Murano. It's probably not. I mean, there is a good chance. The really high quality, if you look at a piece of Chinese art glass and then you look at a piece of Murano art glass side by side, you're like, oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. But there are a lot of pieces out there. Just because it's art glass does not make it Murano. That is very important, because I see a lot of posts in the group where it's like, is this Murano? And everybody's like, oh yeah, that's Murano. And it's like, no, it's not. You can tell just by looking at it, it's not. But anyway, I think that really just about sums up our video. This was the last piece I almost forgot it. I sometimes forget stuff in our haul videos. I'm not sure how much I could get for this. I'm probably thinking maybe 25 to 32 because the lines are cool. It's a very mid-century modern looking piece and it's very colorful, which I like about it. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna take you guys to my 4th of July party. So, without further delay, here we go. All right, guys, as promised, I promised in a YouTube post that I was gonna bring you to my party. So, we're here at my party right now. The kids are setting off fireworks. The parents, grandparents are having a complete conniption because somebody's gonna blow their face off. But, we're gonna go to my house. All right. So this is the living room. This is just a quick peek. I will do a tour eventually, but this is all you guys get for now. There's my little chocolate doggy. There's my cat in the box. Because everybody knows the cats belong in boxes. This is where everybody ate. This is my painting that was hung up here, but the glare was too much because I've been filming all of my haul videos from right here with my ring light that's over here. This is it right here. This is where you guys see my haul videos. All right, now let's go see what everybody's doing outside. All right, this is my bird. This was the surprise I promised all of you. Hi, Charlie. Oh, sneezes. What are you doing? Are you eating? He's the sweetest bird in the whole world. You guys will see more of him for sure. That's Charlie. Oh, thank you for opening the door for us, babe. And this is where the party happens. We're vlogging. Everybody's so excited we're vlogging. I told them I wasn't working today and I'm clearly working. Look, there's the Aqua Sugar Wizard. Yeah, he's doing a cameo. Hi, say hi, I'm doing a cameo.
Mommy, tonight we're gonna do big fireworks.
We're gonna do big fireworks tonight, but not quite. Not right this second, later. So anyway, this is the party. I promised to bring you guys along, but say hi, Steph. What's your channel called?
Steph Diggs. Steph with an F, Diggs.
Steph Diggs. I will put a link to it down in the description. Make sure you go check it out because Steph is awesome. And she drove all the way from Connecticut.
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours to come to my party.
And I got to upload my first video from this house. So somebody I used to watch on YouTube who is now one of my great, dearest friends. And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. What?
I know, but I'm worried about the music being too loud. Oh, get closer, get closer, get a close up.
Ow.
There we go.
This just ruined the entire video.
All right, well. Focus. All right, so that was the party. I will catch you guys later. Bye.
Am I supposed to say something?
No, you're just supposed to look fabulous.
No, I really don't at all.
3, 2, 1, fabulous. 3, 2, 1, fabulous. 3, 2, 1, fabulous. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've spotted something that you just can't live without, don't worry. I've put a link to our Etsy store down in the description.